me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you're at today. I couldn't tell it to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation.
Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And the Miami Dolphins taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from Miami. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What did the columnist write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious that that'll help them win.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
At the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
It's Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to the tight end Smythe. A gain of 6 there on first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
This is Gaskin on the carry, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defense.
There he goes, right side.
Keep going, keep running, man.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 45 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. You talked earlier about the danger of selling out in goal line formation to stop the run. I think this is evidence of how that can backfire.
And it doesn't even have to be play action, because when they're stacked that close to the line of scrimmage, your guys can win pretty early in their routes, and you can get it to them.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
Leadership skills apparent early in his life, carried over not just in high school but in college, where he was a 3-time captain of the Michigan State Spartans and learned the art of the comeback early in his career there, and actually capped off his career with a big comeback in a bowl game before going off to the NFL.
A first carry for a Miami native. This is Dalvin Cook. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
Down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Vikings.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook.
Cousins.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Wilkins on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Dolphins. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And now it's 2nd down. They'll run now with Gaskin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Tua now on first down. His throw incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
The ball carrier.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Going to the air, Tagovailoa, eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tua fighting Devontae Parker for the touchdown there. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor? No, because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Oh, he stays up. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. 3rd and long for Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And it's caught by Parker. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. They go play action here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. They go counter with Breida, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helped. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. The 40, the 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense heading back out. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great, if that's where you're going.
The protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burt, the rest of the crew, what they put together with these images and pictures, if you're an offensive lineman, that's what you're taking with you to contract time.
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Dancing to his left. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That's good.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Tua. Flush to his right. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
That's a 34-yard line.
Here's Gaskin. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Myles Gaskin.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
At the 33-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and...
Here's Tua. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18.
Miami Dolphins. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. From a yard out. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
First down, Vikings.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the Dolphins' 49-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Cousins. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Vikings 7.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
To Dalvin Cook.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Going to hand this one to Breida. 3 for a pickup of right around 5. And 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he'll be 8-yard line.
That's good.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
There's 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. The Vikings on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Tua now on 1st down. Rolling to his right. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Dan Bailey lining up for the point after.
So now 2 pick-sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this 2nd one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. Open man, it's Preston Williams. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 36-yard line.
Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Play action. Now it's Tua on the move to his left. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Flushed out right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Myles Gaskin taking it in. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Play action now. Cousins. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Now a run with Cohen. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
A gain of 4.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
A gain of 9.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And nothing but daylight ahead.
They're not even trying to do anything.
They will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Part of what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. And now out comes Minnesota, and following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the play. First down, Minnesota.
On the carry, it's Cook. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. 23 yards the pickup there. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Cook on the first down carry there as he works his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that, got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
The Vikings on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. This a screen to Abdullah. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Minnesota.
They'll run with Cook. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Cousins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A
35-yard attempt.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Bailey's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own
first down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Tua. Being chased out left. It's complete to Parker left side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 30 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And it's caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
The kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and good. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To throw is Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Minnesota.
They'll throw again. Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook.
Cousins pass.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Cousins again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Cousins. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Jefferson.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And this carries into the end zone, and this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ball carrier.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since that the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
It's a pickup of
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw, Cousins. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
yards to go.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Returnable for Grant. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 13. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Flush to his right. Brought in over the middle by Grant.
Jakeem.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Looked like like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
It leads to second and
now it's Breida. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Trying to go back again to Adam Thielen, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
Matt Breida in the offense heading back out. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They run it again with Cook, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. 1st down Vikings. Cook. And he stopped immediately there. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Cousins.
At the 14-yard line.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And this now 3rd and 11 after that 2nd down completion actually went back a yard. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Field goal is good. Makes the score Dolphins 42,
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
This is Gaskin on the carry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now an open man. That's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa dancing to his left. Man open left side. It's Williams. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Tua.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
1st down and goal to go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown. Myles Gaskin, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Again, it's Cook. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action, but other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
He'll dump this off to Cook. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they'll begin by running the option. Eluding the pressure right. And throw right side complete to Parker. And they work this out past the 25.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Now's the time. Don't give him nothing.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Another run with Gaskin. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Ball carrier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the Vikings first down. Cousins
now. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
To the air again, it's Cousins. Open man is Thielen, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Cousins. And Cook has it, left side. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring a fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Oh, my, that's a heck of a tackle right there on third down because they had to swing it out to the back and hope that he could make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be fooled. Excellent job in the open field.
25.
So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, what, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Okay, can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now in Miami. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
A gain of 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Here's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
Cousins pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Vikings.
They'll throw again. Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
1st down.
Cousins again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Xavier Howard on the coverage.
Again, it's Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
Now Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Dolphins' 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's 3rd and 4.
He was covered by Noah Igbenogany.
Throwing, Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. From the red zone now, Cousins. That's complete right around the 8. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
Now Cook. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Now Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Daniil Hunter, his second sack of the night.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
And that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it. And got his man complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, here's Breida. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Tua. It's complete to Graham. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Gaskin. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Forced out to his left. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And I think the ball's out.
Tagovailoa on the keeper.
This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Making an extra.
To a hit, and the ball is out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Cousins completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Vikings.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
The Vikings first down.
Cousins. Over the middle here to Rudolph.
Cousins pass. Complete.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. To throw is Cousins. And this one goes incomplete. A first misfire there after 6 straight completions. And it leads to fourth down. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain. They'll run for it. Cook. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
At the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30.
A gain of 14. First down, Vikings.
Throwing is Cousins. The throw complete to Beebe. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll throw again. Cousins on the crossing route, complete. That's Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Going right side here, and that's complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get them about 5 yards. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. That one looks like he'll throw here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
Intercepted by the Vikings.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 6.
To throw again on second down. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Vikings.
Now Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Cousins trying to get his guys up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this, when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and it's looking like the Dolphins are going to win the football game. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
It's complete to Parker, left side. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw, eluding the pressure, and a big loss here as he's taken down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Rolling to his left. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down. And
here's Tua. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
tonight's final.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.